for this evening time for Ambazonia. I think say now 9 o'clock for evening now for Ambazonia. Now 9 o'clock for Manfe. Now 9 o'clock for Kumba. 9 o'clock for Tiku, for Moyoka. 9 o'clock for Boya. 9 o'clock for that side for Victoria. 9 o'clock for Widikum. 9 o'clock for the big city for Abakwa. 9 o'clock for inside Kumbo. All our people them for across the 13 states for Ambazonia. We cut una cafe and we talk say we'll be very happy say we don't come meet up for this number 7 day for the month of January. Where today na Thursday. We'll be very happy say we don't come meet up. We'll get better story as soon as they see what did happen. Yesterday, the Ambazonian people them they do a big action yesterday where you don't shake the entire La République du Cameroon. We can't report on for una. Today, I want to give una an update of what did happen for La République du Cameroon, and I go also to talk about the interview where Eugene Ufoka is doing with the French member of parliament, Mr. Nadot. What be the take out for that interview for any person will listen for that interview with Comrade Eugene Ufoka, Ambazonian youngest diplomat. The interview we get on with that French member of parliament. What be the overall thing where Ambazonia they need for take him out of that interview? This afternoon, the Deputy Defense Chief for Ambazonia Defense Forces, what Ambazonia FBI, Comrade Capo Daniel, he don't also come. He can talk to our people about the US Senate Resolution 684. He don't can educate our people about that one. I go to also tell una what be the take out of those various conversations. What be the overall take out. Today, our main focus now for what happened yesterday for Njikwa and what lie ahead for the Ambazonian people. All right. Now the main discussion that for today, we go ramp up. The game don't change, and therefore we get for gear up. So I don't really come for today. Now make all we can, put our heads them together. We take all these things where they happen across the globe. We take the action where they happen for ground, and then we push ourselves forward for places where they go. So make we take the time. We salute our brother them, our sister them, where they don't join me for Facebook. The great community. Why would they for Facebook too? The people them for ACN. The stream man for people them for Ground Zero. So our people them for Ground Zero. I beg una no vex because I know if you see all una faces, but the one them for Facebook, would if you see some of their names them and if you see their faces them. So make I take the time, I just salute them, and then we enter for discussion proper. All money had be sweet, una come well. All right, comrade, we see you, Mr. Peopleson. We see you, Leonga Martin, the Donetsk man for that side for Boya. We see you. You say you there for Bokova. We salute you. And then Ambazonians, unasabi se Biko Khan. This man with the always wear very colorful coat them. Biko Khan, who say you come over, you go now? We never see you for a long time. Mr. Biko Khan, welcome back. Well, you see, welcome back, Biko Khan. Welcome back. Ma Victoria Tengu, we salute you, Mami Victoria. All right, Comrade Valentine, we salute you, Mr. Fonji. All man for house, when I place day, all man for house, and I welcome. Biko Khan will be very happy. Say New Year don't come and you don't come back. We never see you for the last 2 months or so. Facebook be done quiet because you not be there around. So, Warrior Biko Khan, welcome back. Yes, Comrade John Wanka, we salute you, Mr. Foncha. Welcome back. Yes, Comrade Kenneth, Mr. Kate, we salute you. Welcome all man for house. All the people then when they don't join me, we welcome for house. Comrade Tabet Gerard, we welcome. Comrade Edu, we salute you, Mr. William. All man for house, we place day as my Wally the talk. Shake no day. For a place for inspiration, a place for good news. Today, we don't come again for can't deliver them. Now, you don't join with for Mr. Atanga. Welcome. You talk say one love. Of course, always with the Ambazonian people, then one love. Make we start a discussion. Time now over there. My fellow Ambazonians. The picture when I see of Makona, now the picture for one of ADF commander. Now the picture then this, where we're going to see them all across Ambazonia. The game for a war of independence don't change. Waiting the leader of a war of independence, Dr. Ayabacho, he promised the Ambazonian people, we go deliver them. The forces, they will deliver them. The Supreme Commander of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, General F. and when I did lead the war for ground, he go deliver the results where the Ambazonian people, they expect the forces for liberate the land. Yesterday been a great day for the Ambazonian people. Them. The forces for FACO, where they be led by Captain Small Pikin, when I hear the action where they carry them for Yoke, for chase the colonial mayor out of the market, and they take down one La République du Cameroon, they compromise one La République du Cameroon Ekelebe. Then when I hear the big news, where they shake La République du Cameroon today, we come out for Njikwa. When I don't hear, the war don't change, the game don't change, the style for fighting don't change. Our forces over the last 4 years, they don't develop experience and skills and abilities, and they don't improve their capacity. The last 4 years, our forces, they start with their bare hands. They start with nothing. They not be know what they call and say AK. No Ambazonia not be know what they call and say AK. They start with their dig axe and pick axe and hoe. They start with things where they take and go farm. They start with small lands who they take them for clear grass. Now they start the liberation. And 4 years later, they carry the most sophisticated weapons. But they need to only carry weapons. They now design their own weapons. They now manufacture their own weapons. They now manufacture their own guns. Sophisticated guns. Inside Ambazonia. They need only manufacture guns. Like they don't give with the gun Ivolin. An Ambazonia design style of AK. They make an order for inside Ambazonia. They learn all these things just within the last 4 years. They come up from nothing. So they don't learn how to produce automatic rifles inside Ambazonia. For 4 years. 4. When La République du Cameroon, an entire country, they not even fit for make aspirin for cure headache. But Ambazonian people them, because of necessity, for save the lives of our people them, they don't develop a level of ingenuity and creativity and intelligence we no other people than we ever done before. So how we manage come out from 2016 with the thing take off and you can reach for 2020 and now we're there for the first week of 2021 and the people they feel make that kind of level of progress. Crumble an entire system will be backed up by the international system. Defeat a professionally trained army who they train them for Israel, for Germany, for France, for America. Defeat them. Chase all their governors. Chase all their SDOs. Get all the parliamentarians and the colonial senators. They leave the territory. How you feel achieve this level of success? I know say a lot of people they don't feel call and say miracle because they never ever set goals where they feel measure the progress. This one are miracles. A miracle of a generation. A miracle of a generation. A people, they don't rise. They rise up. They said the terrorism, Cameroon terrorism for Ambazonia must come to an end. Cameroon barbarism on the Ambazonian people must come to an end. And they not talk say it will come to an end by begging some person for a distant country, by begging a foreign government, make it can, oh, I beg, when I go back poor biaya, when I go back poor biaya. No! Why people say will not be a generation of beggars, a generation of heroes, a generation of powerful people. Where they understand, say they say, for them for become free, for end Cameroon occupation, not be na some person a responsibility, not be na the responsibility of the United States, not be na Nigeria responsibility, not be na Buhari responsibility, not be na African Union responsibility, not be na the responsibility of the United Nations, not be na England the responsibility for can't fix the past, because we need to go back for the past. But now people, they rise up for protect their own lives, for protect their own dignity, and for secure the future for themselves and for the coming generation. Now the generation this. So when I give we, because of that desire for be free, it also unleash heroes. Leaders, they start for come out. Forces, they start for come out. And as they come out, any man they show a capability, a level of readiness, a level of dedication and commitment. Why we get all these fighters who they woke up for ground zero for liberate the land? You get exceptional ones then. Exceptional. You get an Ivo. He rise up from, it become the greatest Ambazonia. We don't ever walk on that land. And he do miracles. Then you get the next generation. Like now, when I hear Captain Small Picking for Fako. When I hear Captain Commander Talk and Do. For the great state of mention. When I hear all generals see the kind force and miracles with General F and the building for ground zero. It don't help for launch Ambazonia Institute of Technology. And when I see what they create them, it don't shaking La République du Cameroon. What they produce for Ambazonia Institute of Technology. It don't shaking La République du Cameroon. Right inside Paul Biya a presidency. When I don't see the images yesterday of how that technology, it pick ammo car, it scatter them into pieces. Lift ammo car, jack them for up, and then scatter them into small pieces. For tell the colonial government of La République du Cameroon. For tell Paul Biya, say Ambazonia did just the warm up. Then they be think say because they go borrow money for buy ammo car, they go use them like flash, like prestige. Say the still control Ambazonia. Ambazonia people, they develop a cure, a solution, a targeted solution, a precise solution where no man of you escape am. No man of you escape the roadmap, the plan, and the strategy. No man. Even if not for armor car, you know if you escape am. So there is no escape for La République du Cameroon. there's no escape. Since the middle of October, so to it can reach now. Ambazonians all across the globe, they don't answer the call for move the war of independence to the next stage and to the next phase. The stabilization plan. For bridge the gap between the liberation phase and the transition phase before we enter negotiation. So, the reason for my talk for today, the action where they carry am yesterday, La République du Cameroon get 5 meetings, 5 security meetings, 5. They get 5 top security meetings. We don't get all the details. They get a special security meeting yesterday when late for night for inside the presidency of La République du Cameroon. The action don't shaking them. It don't touch them. They not be fit for hide down. They not be fit for cover down. Even today, so that the whole security meeting. With the years say they don't go to catch innocent people them. Just as always, when Ambazonia kunkumais La République du Cameroon, they always go find innocent people them where they don't plan for target them and then for frame them and then for come fool the population, the gullible population. Say, oh, now the people then this, where they carry out that attack. No, the attack be carried out by Ambazonian forces. It not be carried out by any civilian. The attack be well planned and carried out by Ambazonian forces. The people the way that they fight the war. The people where they fight La République du Cameroon army, police, gendarme, and occupation. Now then carry out the action. We not stop for accuse innocent civilians. We not admit them. Say Ambazonian forces where they be led by the ADF. Now the leading group for Ground Zero for liberate Ambazonia. They don't defeat La République du Cameroon. The only thing where they be get them. The only thing where Cameroon get them, we remain for Ambazonia. Na Amoka. Now the only thing that which remain. Senators, they don't run. Parliamentarians, they don't run. 90% of all DOs and SDO, they don't run. They go catch other one them now, force them, like the one way happened for Njikwa yesterday. I think for that side for Andek. We happened yesterday for go install new DOs. Because the other one, they don't run. When I see the installation ceremony, na army, they be did no man, no civilian, no did no only army. So the system don't collapse because of the Ambazonian strategy. So when we hear the US Senate, it moved a resolution calling on the talk at the end of that resolution. Now only one thing they talk, and I will come there. May I finish with Cameroon first. The Ambazonian people don't wipe out Cameroon. Cameroon no get any hope for reclaim Ambazonian. Because we get stronger and more powerful every day. Our forces they develop more capability and more capacity and experience and skill every day. The game don't be over. Cameroon no fit govern Ambazonia anymore for Amoka. It not fit. They're not fit. The game don't be over. So what forces them for this work where they do them, it be very crucial for the plan where the leader don't lay them out. Because as we move forward, We get two critical things that we want to talk about today. The most important thing between now and the time where they want to stop that Nations Cup, before their Nations Cup championship want start, the Ambazonian people must demonstrate to the international community. Say no such thing will take place in Ambazonia. Just like the State Department don't write the letter for send them for those people there. That one are the first step that send them the letter. But the ground, the area between for Boya and Victoria, they don't put a big plan for all those places. Big plan. Wait till when I see him. This ADF commander, we carry that gun. Let's see if I can move on. I move that one for here. I put this one for here. This ADF commander them, we want to see him for on the front. Now very sophisticated weapons and that way they carry them. Now small machine gun and that way they carry them. Both of them. Now small machine gun and that way they carry them. There is no time. There is no joke. The land will be liberated. Cameroon occupation for Ambazonia, it will come to an end. The ADF did deliver to the Ambazonian people what the Ambazonian people asked for and what they fight for. Those two small machine guns, they want to see them. Now the kind of machine gun they carry them. Now that one, a couple of them with other small, big gun them. Now we ADF be carry them enter for Bamenda. And they take over the town, the city, for 4 hours. Wait till una see them. Now this one, so I just come now for can give una an introduction for the stabilization force. Wait till una see them for una front. Today, now just an introduction of una stabilization force in terms of capacity, in terms of equipment, and in terms of power. This one, at least, it gives an idea of what they come for the Ambazonian people then, for what they call and say the stabilization force. The stabilization force will be now the special forces of the ADF. Now, when I taste that, when I just get small taste of what Dr. Iba promised the Ambazonian people them, of what the leadership of governing council, it promised the Ambazonian people them. Now, not time for big actions. Not been a time for talk. Not been a time for anything. Not time for big actions. Now, complex missions them. We were forced to carry them. So, we get work now for stop the Nations Cup championship, because during a process like this, where were people that go through a genocide, a war of independence for end Cameroon occupation, we not feel leave them, make Cameroon a use PR campaign for try for give them impression say that they still get control of Ambazonia. Now the whole game this. Cameroon they try for tell the world say that they still get political control for inside Ambazonia. Now the whole game this. Our own responsibility. Now for tell the world say Cameroon not get any more control for Ambazonia. Our responsibility. Now for make sure say no such event it take place inside the Ambazonian territory. So therefore, it not go be a talk as usual. It go be in a different level of leadership. And that's why today, at least when I get a taste of what the ADF and the ADF under the governing council of Ambazonia, when our own National Liberation Army of which they plan them for ground zero, of which they plan them for Victoria, for FACO, of which they plan them in terms of the stabilization force. Now a small taste this I want can show now. It not go be a normal game. Now big actions. We must demonstrate leadership. We got to show a level of seriousness, a level of commitment for which we don't talk say we want them. It not go be a debate. Now for demonstrate power by a powerful force where if he carry the kind of actions for shake ground. The ground get for shake. Like earthquake. The ground get for shake. For the world for take you serious. And show say you mean business. For that kind of thing. The ground get for shake. Big actions. Like the one we happened yesterday. For many places. So what happened yesterday. Now the first example that. For show waiting day ahead. Now the public no go get any space for anywhere from Ambazonia. No road, no day where they will pass. They will be safe. Because they don't divide those things for all across Ambazonia then. And for the various blocks them, they get those things. They get that kind of trap for set up. That trap will do that kind of thing. When he holler, he carry that this thing, he jam him, and then he scatter him. Yesterday, when I see the video, how he scatter, one foot go for that side, ear go for that side. When I see him yesterday, those things, they get power. If he take a more castle, it just chakaram. So, when I get confidence, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, now action, not be talk. What to make the ADF different from any other group we talk say they fight for Ambazonia. The difference I say they get power for do big work. They get power for carry out big actions. Because they get the equipment, they get the experience, they get the training. And then they get the boldness. Because they create them with that mission. They create them with that purpose. They create ADF. Now for do this work. For battle La République and end the occupation. Now they purpose that for ADF. So that's why they be very focused. The ADF not been a political force. For please some person. For take picture and then you send it for some person. And then for make audios or videos and then you send it for some person. Not been a political force. A National Liberation Army for defend the people their aspirations, for defend the people their hopes, for protect the land, for make Ambazonia be powerful. You must project power for the world to respect you. Not be all these small things where people that they come here make statement for outside. Project power and protect the people. Now only one thing the world respect them. For this kind of situation like our own. A leader will fit show power. A leader will fit help the people to become powerful. A leader will fit provide materials for make the people powerful. Now all that, no other talk, all this noise where Ambazonia they don't make up for the last 4 years. The only thing we go move the Ambazonian people forward and give we the respect and recognition we need them. Now power. Build a force on the ground power. So that's why the leadership of Governing Council of Ambazonia, he understand this game. And that's how they build a powerful force on the ground for show dominance on the ground. For project Ambazonia. For project all we, for make all we. Make the world see we as a powerful people. We will mean business for bleed La République du Cameroon out of our land. Just like the Jewish people. When the Jewish people, they go through the experience of the Holocaust. When they decide to reclaim their homeland. The first thing what they do now for start for build their own army of liberation. For reclaim their homeland and protect the Jewish people. They not be the wait for some person. So yesterday, our brother Eugene Ufoka, all we watch as he get an interview with Sébastien Nadot, the French member of parliament. That man, Mr. Christian Nadot, Sébastien Nadot, now one of the great French member of parliament, where he hate the injustice and the French colonial system where they run establish them as a system of exploitation for impoverished other countries. But they asked you a very good question yesterday. Yesterday, with all the questions the way Eugene asked Mr. Christian Adot, I think say every smart Ambazonian or a smart African, now one thing you get for take them out. He talks, say, look, no matter what it be the French policies them, obviously some policies they be doing are colonial policies, and today they need to work anymore. They need to work with France, and they damage French image across the globe, and it make France get a lot of problems. Them. He said, but at the end of the day, the people, they get for show leadership. The African nations, they get for show leadership. The people themselves, now they get for show the leadership. They not fit continue for blame France. So I said, this might be very honest. I said, I think this I don't tell the Ambazonian people them for a long time. We get for show leadership. The liberation of Ambazonia, not enough for America, their hand. For end Cameroon occupation, not for America, their hand. Because not in America, we can't occupy Ambazonia. It didn't for the Ambazonian people, their hand. And for Ambazonia, for be free for place who they now. For the level of progress who don't make up. When I don't hear US Senate now, it also don't pass the resolution. And for inside that resolution, now the same thing they talk about. While the world, the press, for say, at the end, which they talk? At the end of all that, they are big letter they write out. Now one thing stand out. They talk, say, they call for, and they work on, forget a credible process. We go be led by a third party. Forget a negotiated settlement. When I hear a credible process, an American they push for a credible process led by a third party for mediation, for negotiation. So while America they do their best for be fair and for be just, for make sure so we get a process, we give the Ambazonian people them the chance to beat La République du Cameroon and end the illegal occupation. The real work. Now what the Ambazonian people they do for ground? The real work. Now how much guns we put on for ground? The real work. Now the kind force we show on for ground. So now, when I don't see the work with the forces that they do. Now, because of the stabilization force, where they can launch them, and because of the Nations Cup championship where they come up, La République du Cameroon, and I don't tell you yesterday, it go to launch a lot of attack for all the forces them, for weaken them, for sure say they say ground zero don't calm down. And so the Nation Cup Championship, if it take place, now the whole game that. So for we for be effective, we need 10,000 bullets. 10,000 bullets for the forces them for battle la République du Cameroon. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. We get for make ground shake. Between now and the next 3 months will be very crucial. Now it will determine how 2021 it will be na the year where it will be na the best year for Amazonian people and for gain recognition. So the first 3 months of this year, now it will determine the rest of what it will happen for the other part of the year. What actions them? Now it matter. Muna not think say na any conference or anywhere now it matter. What actions on the ground? Who control the ground? Who get power for ground? Who lead the ground? Now who get more gang. Because if you leave them, la Republic weaken you. Now una sabi. We can educate our people them, empower our people them, so that we take the action so we go give you the victory. The general, it talks they need 10,000 bullets for them for battle la Republic morning, afternoon, night. For all the key places. And therefore chase them out of our land. So that they start for implement the transition authority. The general they prepare for can launch on the stabilization force. La Republic need sleep. They go the attack every morning, afternoon, evening. What forces they need those 10,000 bullets. And that's the reason that I don't come out today. I don't come out today now for can engage all man. Make we produce those 10,000 bullets. ADF, they get plenty guns. All una money una don't donate them for the stabilization fund. All una money una don't donate them from the Never Again campaign, the Game Changer, the money una donate them through Chang Shoes, the money una donate them for the PIN project, the money una don't say they don't use them all. They buy plenty guns. They get plenty guns. So they can launch the first phase of the stabilization. Now the bullets. We need 10,000 bullets for start the real game for ground. So what you want to see for una front? Now I taste that for una soldier them. I go na phone number this for una front here. I minimize these images. I put them for here. Now phone number this for here. Now direct WhatsApp number that. Also, people that are for America. Now cash app this for my left hand here. When I see for my screen. Now the cash app that. Now the number that. You feel go there. You just go chook your money immediately. One bullet. One AK bullet. Now $2. One bullet for that machine gun. Now $2. So, if you give $50, let me say you talk say you want to buy 25 bullet. So any man, if you go for TTOF website, you go for there, you just make a one-time donation for the number of bullets you want to buy them. Or you use Cash App if you did for America, you put how much money for the number of bullets you want to buy them. If you also send me a message, now the WhatsApp number this for here for on front. If you also call now, you talk say, hey, PS, you know, I want to make my own, I want to play my own part for give the forces them the necessary bullets where they need them for them for do the work where all we don't ask them. So the number be open. I go open them for all man. No matter place where you there. If you also send message for Facebook, I go to check Facebook. If you also send message for WhatsApp, any person who you also want to donate through PayPal, when I just send message so that they send una the PayPal information. All right. So we dey for a very big campaign, now a very big time this for the forces them for do una don't ask them make they liberate homeland. Now una don't raise a lot of money for buy the big guns them, prepare the forces for the stabilization launching. Now for give them the AK bullets, 10,000 AK bullets, operation 10,000 AK bullets. Now for the day now. I want to thank a brother we call for night. A brother watch what you talk about yesterday. He call for night. He talks he want if don't make a commitment for give 500 bullets. And he didn't for some place for Africa. He said yes. What the ADF they do and may make a lot of sense. And I trust the leadership of the ADF. I trust the work where they do. As he said that then they be the most organized and most focused force with a concrete plan. So now he be the first person. We Jake him for up. He say one give 500 bullets. And I thank you, our brother yesterday. We he didn't have for some place for Africa, no need for call the name for the country where they did. And I want to salute you plenty. I want time you say we caught you cafe for that call we answer the call of duty we answer them. So I go open the lines them. My lines will be open for any person we want call. Now WhatsApp number that for day. If you also call me direct, we check Facebook. For all the people the way when I get the WhatsApp. I mean the PayPal. When I feel also channel when I'm money for PayPal. Most people, them all man, when I know say once you make your donation, say the Governing Council of Ambazonia Central Treasury, they always send you a receipt and a letter of thank you because we get the most transparent and accountable system for who don't create them for the Ambazonian people. Then. So even if you donate now $50 for 25 bullets, say you go get a receipt and you go get a letter for say thank you, and say your money it don't be received by the Central Treasury of Governing Council for Ambazonia. All right? Yes, Uncle P, you toss the operation. Yes. Well, Uncle P toss it 10,000 bullets. He over small. Make we start with 10,000 and then we'll go increase them as the need be. But for now, not 10,000. So, my lines will be open. Yes, why would you wait for RPG? Make we do it if we do them first. All right, Mr. Felix Nsom. Mr. Felix Nsom. Yes, why would you talk say, surface to air missile? Make we start with granite first. Send me your money for granite first before we talk about surface to air missile. Just send me a $100 or $200 for granite first. Before we talk about missiles, we'll start with small one. We'll start with one way person. $20, $50, $30. Make we start with that one. Yes, Tiananmen Square. All right, Mr. Felix, you talk say 1,000 bullet over small. You talk say make we double them. So send me your money first. How many, Mr. Felix? Felix and some. Now how many bullet you want to donate them today? I get my pen and I get paper for you. I get pen and paper. How many bullet you want to donate them? Now we'll go open the line. All right. Yes, comrade talks about sending link. Yes, comrade talks about send link. Thank you very much. Well, comrade for that side for Europe. I send you information. I send that for you. I go to do as I go to talk. I go to answer call them. I go to provide the information with people that they ask them at the same time. We want to open the line. Now we get 50 bullets. We want 100 bullets, 200 bullets, 300 bullets. Now we want match our brother for what we called for last night. We want donate 500 bullets. We want donate 1,000 bullets. The lines will be open for all man. Now in this, we go for Stop Nations Cup. Alright. Comrade Peter, he talks he be down for 50 bullets. Some person on send message say be down for 50 bullets. Okay? Comrade Peter, I'm going to send you the information now. I didn't mean one for you, so I did do a lot of work at the same time. Alright, Comrade Emmanuel, I don't send you the information. Alright, Comrade Peter. Comrade Peter talks you don't see him. Alright, Comrade Peter, I go to wait there 50 bullets. Just send me a screenshot up when you don't make them, when you don't make check up. Alright, so people they answer the call of duty. And then one of our brother for Toronto, he talks he did down for 50 bullets. He go to send $100. Yes. Alright. So the wait. And they check all messages for all sides. Alright. Comrade Peter, he don't talk say he give 50 bullets. And now in this, he don't send them 50 bullets. I hope so when I see them. As smart do am as the now in that $100 for 50 bullets. You see, you don't call me all kind name them today. Come repeat that talk say. Come repeat that talk say PS. You don't call me all kind name them today. Thank you very much, Comrade Peter. I just get for call you that one man, not call all your name them. Like the public they say native people them. Okay. Thank you very much. Would you check Facebook messages for any person we get with the send message for? All right. Yes, Comrade Peter talk say thank you for your services to the nation. PS. Thank you very much to Comrade Peter. All we do this work together as one people for one homeland. Now our responsibility for free our land. Now our responsibility for end Cameroon occupation of our land. Now our responsibility for make sure say our people they live for freedom and dignity. Now our responsibility for people for make sure say our people they live a life full of happiness and prosperity. Now our responsibility. Now our responsibility for make sure say one mommy them, one big mommy them, they get better hospital them. Where when mommy is sick, big mommy is sick, they feel carry go there. And he go see a doctor. When I own Pekin, he go talk for you for country talk for you for pidgin. And if he treat mommy for better hospital, we be well equipped. So that our people they get the right for protest, simple protest. Our people they get the right for elect the people them where they will be responsible and accountable for the people them. Where people they will get the right for live peacefully for their community. Not be for live for a land filled with terrorism. Where you there for your house, any man, if he just can't open door because he wear a colonial uniform, if he can't broke your house on middle night, he kill you and you're picking them, and then the matter lost. No. But people, they get right for live a life of dignity. So the lines will be open for all man. Today in operation, 10,000 bullets. All right, we'll check all man messages. Okay, they also check all the comments then for people that they comment. When I sabi say one will come for you, not only for talk. It no matter place we dey, whether you dey for ground zero, you dey for ground one. This one na a national duty, na a collective responsibility for all Ambazonians. Now I work this, now the time this for all we, for show our commitment, for show our determination. Not only for can see like yesterday when we show those pictures, they show those images. All money had glad, you know. But make we not only celebrate when soldier they do that kind of work. We get for being, I say, we get for empower the soldier, them. We get for encourage the soldier, them. We get for give them those resources for continue for do that kind of work every day. Why we get for only with that kind of work may only can happen at one time for 1 week? Why? Make we give them the resources for do that kind of work for we every day, because it go shorten the journey. It go shorten the time we like the public will take them for pack out of Ambazonia. All right. So all the people them what they did for you, the lines will be open. Make no man no shame, not shy. Now work this. The first is that they do their own work for ground zero. We will get for do our work for outside here. I just finished a talk for before I come online here. I just finished a talk for a great general for ground zero and the kind of plans where they put them for this for what we do them for here. So now for give them the tools and the materials where they need them. Forgive our people them the pride where they deserve them. So my lines will be open. Any person feel free for call. You know, we want double. No one also donate the 500 bullets, just like the comrade we called yesterday for some place for Africa, and make commitment for $500. I mean for 500 bullets. 500 bullets now $1,000. He called from Africa. Yes, Comrade New Bishop, we salute you. Welcome, Comrade Fada, Mr. Carlson, we salute you, Mr. Etor. All man for house, yep, una place day, una come fine. All man place day. We then have for campaign for 1,000 bullets. So when I join the campaign, if you go for TTOF website, when you do them, you just take a screenshot of your receipt, you send them for me. And then so that at least we go only use now one of your names them. We just call all your names them. So if your name now John Amber, we will only talk to Comrade John. We will call the other one Amber. All right. We'll make sure to protect your identity. One thing about the Governing Council of Ambazonia, even if you go for TTO of that not, your commitment for day it'll be private. It'll be encrypted. The information will be encrypted. So feel free, even if you make any commitment, you send any donation, you know, say your information to be very private because you protect what people their information. It be very critical. All right, Comrade Felix, Mr. Nsom, at the wait your commitment. All right, Comrade Nkum, at the wait your commitment. Who's our Leonga Martins? Leonga Martins, at the wait your commitment. You promise a commitment for Christmas time at the wait time. Yes, Comrade Ketcher, a salute. Tough Bezo, at the way their commitment. All man for house, at the way their commitment. Comrade Elvis, at the way their commitment. Comrade Roger, Mr. Eric, at the way all money commitment for house. Comrade James, Emil, with the way all money commitment. 4P, with the way their commitment. Comrade Ernest, all money place day, with the way their commitment. All right. Yes, Comrade Dor, we see you, Mr. Akwe. Welcome on board. All money place day. All money place day. All right. Now, our brother, this. Okay. 50 bullets. All right. We brother them for Republic of Ambazonia. They don't send 50 bullets. We brother them for Republic of Ambazonia. They don't send 50 bullets. And we want to thank them plenty. We want to thank them plenty. We thank you, big brother. We thank you very much, big brother. We thank you very much. We thank you. All right. So we brother them for that side for Republic of Ambazonia. They don't send 50 bullets. We thank you very much, big brother.
S'il vous plaît, laissez-moi un peu répondre à ces gens. Parce que c'est très sérieux là. Parce que maintenant, c'est tout le monde qui est en charge si vous voulez parler. En croyant que moi, je vous laisse faire, je ne vous laisse pas faire. Je m'en fiche de vous, de ma carrière. Mes enfants, je vais assurer l'avenir. Il n'y a pas un problème. Il va assurer l'avenir parce que ce qu'ils ont, moi, je n'ai jamais mis ça dans la vie. Au moins, eux, ils auront ce qu'ils vont avoir. Mais je ne laisserai pas les miens. Je n'abandonnerai jamais les miens. Alors, commissaire Zogo, arrête de parler d'Ayabacho. Tu n'es pas son égal. Tu n'es pas l'égal d'Ayabacho. Tu n'es pas son pareil. Toi, Yabacho, c'est la nuit et le jour, man. Tu es commissaire. Si on te met devant Yabacho, tu pisses sur toi. Si on te met devant Yabacho, tu pisses sur toi. Ce n'est pas le faux courage que tu fais là. Tu pars à l'hôtel. Monsieur Pobia, libère. Non, c'est pas ça. Ce n'est pas ça. Si Yabacho se passe devant Pobia, Pobia pisse sur lui. Tu comprends? Tu le comprends. Alors, commissaire Zogo, arrête de parler d'Ayabacho. Tu n'es pas son égal. Tu n'es pas l'égal d'Ayabacho. Tu n'es pas son pareil. Toi, Ayabacho, c'est la nuit et le jour, man. Tu es commissaire. Si on te met devant Ayabacho, tu pisses sur toi. Si on te met devant Ayabacho, tu pisses sur toi. Ce n'est pas le faux courage que tu fais là. Tu pars à l'hôtel. Monsieur Pobia, libère. Non, c'est pas ça. Ce n'est pas ça. Si Ayabacho se passe devant Pobia, Pobia pisse sur lui. Tu comprends? Tu le comprends, moi, je vais te dire ça aujourd'hui. Je l'aime bien, ce monsieur. Je le respecte, café.
No, but I talkamo. Now we lead the Paris. Now we lead the Paris, he don't talk. He said the day we Pobia, he go see Dr. Ayabacho for face. He said that shit go come out for Pobia. Pobia go shit for a trouser. No, but I talk. Now people then that they talk the truth. They tell Ambazonians. Clean truth. Clean. 1,000 bullets. All right. So we don't receive 50 bullets from our brother them for Republic of Ambazonia, and we want to thank them plenty. Thank you very much, big brother. Big brother said just talk about the 50 bullets. You just leave them so. We thank you very much, and may God bless all now. $100 they already come in. We they don't send them. And I want to thank the person who promised 50 bullets. It already sent them. Operation 10,000 bullets. Now for those so I just write down the information when they come in. All right. I want also talk say. All right. Comrade Peter, thank you very much. Comrade Peter, one of the other brother, another comrade to Comrade Peter, he don't hear about Operation 10,000 bullets. He too don't send his own $100 through Comrade Peter, and Comrade Peter they already put up. So another 100, for 50 bullets, another 50 bullets don't come in. Thank you very much. You tell our brother, say thank you very much. Tell our brother for Texas, say thank you very much. All right. So far so good. We do well. Thank you. We thank you plenty. We check Facebook and we check the comment section as well. I check the comments. Any person, if you make a comment, you contact me for that. Comrade Don. Comrade Don. I wait your bullets. All right, Comrade Don, I wait your bullets. So then for Operation 10,000 bullets, and many ways the way you fit easily, you make your own commitment to the Operation 10,000 bullets for make sure say our boys they get what they need. We get plenty guns in right now. For the first phase for the stabilization force, there's a lot of guns with the Ambazonia Defense Forces. The leadership of Governing Council of Ambazonia, it don't supply them for the forces for launch the stabilization force and for all the brigades them for defend their blocks within for that level. Now for make sure say they get what it take for battle La Republique with Cameroon morning, afternoon, evening, because the ground get for shake. And Ambazonians, when I like action, when I enjoy plenty action, that action, it need money, liberation, it need funding. We need 10,000 bullets. So make any person, no matter place where you did, whether you did for ground zero, you did for ground one, you did for ground two, any place, whether you did for Morocco or you did for Philippines. Now WhatsApp number that. Contact me, I go direct you how you go make your contribution no matter the place where you did for this well. Even if you didn't for inside the presidency of La République du Cameroon and you want to make a commitment as an Ambazonia because you know say you're inside prison, contact that number. We will tell you how you go do. I'm very safe and we will protect you so that because you also deserve the freedom as an Ambazonia because you also live under occupation. And you know what that system don't do for you, it don't do for all our people there. So any place where you day, you be a soldier of the revolution. And we'll get a collective responsibility, all we. Especially for this new year. When we don't enter for new year, so we got to do the things and we go move it forward. You know, we're not been just, we're not only being a people the way, you know, we only like we can listen for analysis and then we only like we can listen, you know, when something happen, when some this group do that. No. You know, why all those things will be part of life? Our main focus now for be a people who be happily focused for our objective for our revolution, because at the end of the day, now what you go give you what you want that, and that go be the greatest pride for every single Ambazonian. One of the reasons why me I be very happy now because I did participate for something. You know the privilege we mean for be part of the generation where they change everything about our people, their destiny. You know, one of my greatest happiness, my greatest joy, now because I be part of this positive energy. I be part of the heroism of this generation. I be part of all we, as we put one hand in, say this generation for a lifetime, we see a free Ambazonia. No, nothing will be more excited than say we liberate homeland. Now, one of the greatest things that we all we do for our people then. For be the people where they change everything for our people, their destiny. Wow. Just think about it. Say you be part of the generation where they end Cameroon occupation and bring justice to the Ambazonian people then. Take pride. Do them with pride. Do them with joy. Make your contribution count because your heart feel happy for what you did. Now a meaningful thing will be a generation of people that they be filled with purpose. Especially when you surround yourself with such great men and women. When you surround yourself and will be alive. For see the greatness of General Effa. For see the greatness of Lieutenant General Popo. For see the greatness of the Rambo. The greatness of General Hassan. General Bube. Commander Capo. General Papi. General Small Pikin. Captain Small Pikin. For be part of the generation where they see these men and women that they take this kind of action for our own collective freedom. You woke up, you see the greatness of Ayokabe, of the Manchu, of the Patasans. As all man woke up, the greatness for the sacrifice with Mami Apidon become for Ambazonia. Now it's supposed to be the biggest joy for all we. Now the highest purpose that we achieve. No amount of money if you make them, if he give you that kind of satisfaction. If you be boy, no amount of woman where you go sleep and figure you that kind of satisfaction. No amount of chop where you go chop them, it go give you that kind of level of satisfaction. No amount of mimbo you go drink and go give you that kind of level of satisfaction. No motor, no day where you go drive them, you buy them, No mansion, no day we go buy him. If he give you the level of satisfaction for do this kind of work, for be part of this generation, now something very special. So we got to do him with pride. Now calling. Now purpose for the generation. So I know say for most of them when they go church, when they go there, they tell when I say when I sow seeds. For year, can't sow seeds for the liberation. Now the beginning of the year, can't plant the seeds where they go grow, they move it forward. Now so we go for do. And so remember now life, now law of life. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you give, the more you receive. When you give for this kind of noble cause, you take your $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. You say, I'm not going to live a meal where people begin to suffer, so I can do something. And you man up, you woman up, you do something great. You say, if you do something, if you change what people, their history. If you do something, we go not be for change what people, their lives. If you take an action based on compassion, based on caring, and love my people then. If you do them. You fit. We got a brother who woke up for morning time for some country where they did for Africa. He said, my brother, I don't hear what you talk. It makes so much sense for me. And my commitment is for 500 bullets. Thank you very much. Send them for the forces. I need for go home. He said, I don't have a home. I know if you go back. I know if you go back home. So that's why he commit $500 because he need home. He need for go back for visit. So when you do them now with joy. Make them with pride. Give that $500, your $1,000, your $2,000, even your $5,000. You know how much $5,000 go help him buy 2,500 seats? You know so. One person fit do one. Very easy. So our brother and sister them for America. Now money that they make them for one day. One day, one person they make more than $5,000. So if you take your salary for one day, you buy those bullets. Some people that they make $500 for 1 hour. They fit do one. So you got to come from place of caring. Do one for your people then. And do one with joy. Okay? Now the highest thing this way any human being, if he aspire for work for the freedom of the people then. And one of the questions where they asked Mandela, they actually say, Pa Mandela, you spend most of your life for fight for your people then. For free your people then. With all that years then we spend them. We be there lonely, you be there you want. When you look back, you get any regret? He asks and say, regret? He say, how go money regret that kind of thing? He says, see, if I look back, one of the things will make me a very happy man. Now because I realize and say my people, they don't be free from chains. He said, now because I realize and say my people, they don't be free from dog. Whether they carry dog, they send and make it, chop people, them alive. Shoot picking them for school, burn their schools. He said, when I see say for my lifetime, those things they don't come to an end. And what people they feel live in peace. What people they feel human. You feel live for their quarter. And not care just because of who they be. They not be humans. He said, my greatest joy and happiness. Now for CISO, we don't liberate the country and create a society where any person, if he use the intelligence, the hard work, the skill, he use the opportunity where the system don't will be available for all man, use a God-given gifts and vision for be and create anything we want them. So when you don't come for here, you meet up with, we talk about 10,000 bullets, because all we want liberate homeland. You know, it come now from talk, it come now from action. It come now from the caring. And you talk, say, they say, you know what? I'll therefore do my part. The forces that they do their part, no money they pay them, no money they compensate them. They sleep for bush. They don't do them for 4 years. They never ever complain. Even when they don't get chopped, they never ever complain. So that's why I go give. And because the giving and my appreciation for what they do for always. All right? My check messages. It's my check messages. Wow. All right. Comrade for Sweden. He talks he don't buy own bullets them. We thank you, comrade for Sweden. Thank you very much. Chairman for Sweden. We caught you cafe. We thank you very much. Very good. Very good. Okay. We thank you plenty. We thank you plenty. See? That's not the spirit that, my people them. Not the spirit that. So one thank all man. When if you always contact me, all the people that they watch, if you send me WhatsApp message, if you send me a Facebook message, any place where you did for this world, may you know see if you make a difference. Things that they move fast, the ground zero, the hot, the forces that they work very hard, and so for implement the plan, stop the nation's call, and for make sure say they launch the stabilization plan. Everything what they do are based on the roadmap for give you the political capital for make sure say Ambazonia get a credible negotiation. This work now for all Ambazonians. As I be tell when I yesterday, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, now the army for every single Ambazonian. Alright? ADF, now every man in army. Every Ambazonian, no matter who say you come out, no matter which you be the supporter in the past, no matter which group you did it, the ADF, now the army for all Ambazonians. Now Ambazonia, their National Liberation Army. We'll get other group them who they fight for Ambazonia. The ADF now they on top. Now be the biggest, the papa and the mommy for all the defense groups them. And you see all the other groups them as sister forces or as brotherly forces. And the goal now for make sure say their actions all they work towards one direction. The liberation of homeland. So ADF now for all man. Me not think so okay, oh because I did support that group, I don't need for come participate for 10,000 operation 10,000 grand. No. Support the small group them. So that they do the small work. ADF, now the mommy, the papa for liberation for all Ambazonia them. Now they carry the big load for fight the biggest battle and do the heavy lifting for the revolution for all man. Now for all man. ADF now all man in army. Alright? ADF now Mark Barretta in army. Okay? ADF as an Ambazonian, Mark Barretta, ADF na army. Even the people who they be against ADF na still their army. Because the army no go deny citizens. ADF na all money army. All the people for IG care, ADF na their army. All man, Republic of Ambazonia, ADF na their army. The consortium, ADF na their army. All the groups them. Where they stand for SCNC, ADF na their army. ADF na Ambazonian people, their National Liberation Army. So now a collective responsibility we cut across all the groups. All. ADF na all money army. Because they design them for be that way. They create them for be that way. Two no day. Now only one ADF day. All the other one, them, are small groups, and we call them, say, peripheral forces. All them. All. The other one, them, are small groups, them. ADF, that the main defense group, for ground zero. And now for all man. Every Ambazonia, no matter what you believe, no matter the language, your culture, your tribe, whether you be Nambororo, or you be Boki, or you be Ejagam, or you be Bayangi, whether you be Nambo, it no matter place where you come out. It no matter the language and the dialect where they speak. ADF, na your army. 2 no day. Only 1 day. 1. Every other group for ground zero, na a peripheral force. All the other one them, whether they call them restoration forces, all those one na peripheral forces. AMF na small group them, all those one na peripheral forces. All right, all money place day. They do the work for the blocks. The ADF now for carry the big load for all man. So may you know say when you make this contribution, now for all we, the liberation now for all we. Because at the end of the day, when I see all these small group them, all those things them, they no go matter. Now the liberation, it come first. And ADF don't stand up for carry that load for all we. So do them. May you know say they do enough for yourself. May you not think say they do enough for some group. You make your commitment for ADF. You need to make enough for group. You need to make enough for your own liberation. At some point, we're not going to come for this conclusion. For no so people, they be just waste their time for all this argument and it not be matter. The land will be liberated and the ADF will lead the charge for liberation. General Ive will be prophesying for now. Why? Because they don't build the structure, they build them the capacity, they give them the roadmap, they give them the strategy, they get the manpower, they get the guns, they get the training, you know, from which year the year? They did about 83 ADF brigades across Ambazonia. About 83 ADF brigades across Ambazonia. 83! Where they spread them. But with all those 83, some of the brigades now peripheral forces. You get the big brigade them, like the Bamenda Brigade. You get the Momo Brigade. All right? You get the other brigade them. You get the Fako Brigade. Those one, now then they carry the big work. All right? The Bamenda Brigade. It get brigades within those brigades. One of ADF brigade, I been talk with one of the ADF leadership the other day. He tell me say PS. I tell you something. He say when people they talk about ADF, they don't understand. He say for one of the mother camp for ADF, the person when I be cook for ADF, he get AK. I say, huh? He say, PF, look, the way they don't build the ADF, people don't understand. That's why La Republique, that name ADF. Now they make the office sleep. He said for one of ADF brigade, for ADF mother camp, even the person when I the cook chop for feed the forces, he get AK with the carry him. Cook! He get AK. When I hear, it's not been a joke. That's why La Republique no place where Ambazonia day. La Republique no place where Ambazonia day. So we not take pride for ADF, now we not force. ADF not the pride for Ambazonia. Not live and make the hate where people don't plant for your heart. It make you from good thinking. For life, when you see something will be very good, value them, appreciate them. They are destiny. You know if you fight what it be yours. You know if you defeat what it be yours. So you know if you defeat yourself. The best thing for doing now for you for embrace The greatness within inside you. The greatness of the Ambazonian people than our ADF. The greatness of the Ambazonian people then and the governing council of Ambazonia. Now our greatness that. Honor it. Now for you, not be for any person. You're not creating for any person. They create for you. So take pride. When you hear the name ADF, feel good inside your heart. When you hear the name AGOFC, feel good now for you. They build that great institution now for the Ambazonian people there. Now for all we. Now for you. Take pride. When you did donate with happiness. Now for your own greatness. Because now a recognition of who you be. Now a recognition of your intelligence and your greatness and your power and your glory and your destiny. Be prideful. Take pride. Take pride. The Bilam now for you. The Bilam now for make you a great human being will come out from a great land. Take pride. My phone number be open. At any time, if you contact me, ask question, need clarity, need direction, any place where you did for the world, contact me, ask me how I fit to participate for the Operation 1000 Bullet campaign. So no matter what are you doing for North Korea, what are you doing for King Jong-un, King Jong-un or na King Jong-un, you doing for that King Jong-un country, what are for you day? Contact me. We go tell you how you go donate. You go send your own money for the stabilization. I mean, for the operation. I don't lead this stabilization project where it just come off my mom anyhow. Any place where you do, what are you doing for King Jong-un country? Contact me. What are you doing for Pakistan? Contact me. We go tell you how you go send money for your operation 10,000 AK seats. All right. We will leave them for here for today. Una sabi say in the coming days, just 2 more days, they will do the memorial for the 30-something ADF fighters. Where Sakoyi and Chris Ano, they kill them for Bui. They will do their memorial on Saturday. Be there for go honor those forces. They will do their memorial service online. Be there on Saturday. If you contact me, ask question, gain clarity, ask about, okay, PS, I did for Kenya, have it send my own money for Operation 10,000 bullets. PS, I did for Egypt, I did for the city of Alexander for Egypt. Now have it money send my own money for Operation 10,000 AK. PS, me I did for Sri Lanka. And have you money send my own money for AK. Contact me, I go direct you how you fit do am. All right? So that everything enter for the central treasury for AGOFC. There is always a way. There is always a way. No matter place we did. What are you doing for ground zero? Contact me. There is always a way. All right? You did for Nigeria for ground one? Contact me. There is always a way. We will go get you. You send your money. You go directly to the central treasury. The reason, now because we want to make all the money enter for central treasury because of the system of transparency and accountability. A system with a designer because it laid the foundation for create a system will be corruption free, embezzlement free. A system where it be only for deliver results to our people then. So that's why we direct everything to the central treasury. So that the central treasury now, it deliver the results for ground. All right? We love una plenty. I hope say the message don't be clear for all man. When I take pride, when I be very happy. Tomorrow, all we go come meet up again. We will bring more story, more news, and more analysis. I think say tomorrow, I go to touch on thing where the place where La Republic they now financially, so new report don't come out about the economy of Cameroon. It don't scatter. They don't release a report where it shows say Cameroon don't finish as a country. A report will be based on a report when one of the biggest financial organization for this world, when I did make that kind of report. It talks say La Republic don't finish. I think say maybe tomorrow another one I will take on. We can't do all the analysis and we show now how much money they don't borrow from 2017 so to you can't reach for now. And what will be their interest rate, how they not pay their money anymore. Maybe in that kind of analysis we do on tomorrow. But if other news day, then when I know say for here, we only do now what it be based on the priorities of the revolution and the priorities for the leadership. All right, make a leave now for here. As always, always be a great pleasure when all we can meet up for here. We think together, we reason together, we talk together, we act together as one people. Mona not forget, ADF, na your army, take pride. Operation 10,000. Make sure say you contact me, you make your own commitment for Operation 10,000. If you go for ttof.net, you do them. If you did for America, use Cash App. If you need PayPal or any other means for make a commitment for Operation 10,000 bullets, then just contact me. I'll send you the message, or you contact DDC, Comrade Capo Daniel. It will also direct you how to go about it. All right. Now I talk this for today. Make a leave for today. I want to salute our commanders them. When they carry that big gun them. I want to salute our two top commanders them for there. I salute Una. Una look fine. Una look very handsome. Una look very powerful. And Una make always very proud. Una good night. We'll talk with Una tomorrow. Make a live with this music. Una get a good night.